right, let's go ahead and look at some of the fun and highly active defensive reps that we saw from Sunday with Sika Coné in her first game over in the W. So for a handful of these plays here, there's going to be all defense. It's going to be showing her attention to detail, how quick she moves on the floor, how light she is on her feet, and how good she is in anticipation of rotations and gaining ground and making those rotations. So this first play here, we're just going to see a quick fake handoff here. And then we're going to end up seeing Coné peeling off from the dome off of Kawir to help to converge and contest on this dribble drive to take away the paint threat and the pressure on the rim and just get up a great vertical contest, no foul, not overdoing it with the activity either. And this is a stop for the Sky. All right, this next rep here, we're going to see paying attention to her off ball again this time. We're going to see her again at the dome initially. We're going to see on the roll as we see the Sky put two to the ball. She's over here tagging a high tag here on Natasha Howard. And then she gets up the rotation off of that. So she goes tag and recover. And then we see her doing a great job taking away this initial look on the catch, forcing up a tough contested two. And Kawir misses that. That's just Coné's activity. Look at the pace and the activity that she's moving with. It's extremely frenetic and it's almost contagious in many senses. And then this next one here, we're going to see an initial head job from Elizabeth Williams. And then it's Ogunbowale comes off of the second screen. We're going to see Coné again, not unlike Williams, but this time in a more exaggerated fashion, hedging out again. But look at how she hedges and then holds and pushes Arike almost all the way to the half-court line on this. Look at the activity that she's moving with. Makes the handle a little bit shaky from Arike. She has to reset. And then look at the rotation out of it. So credit and hat tip to Marina Mabry here because she made this rotation multiple times in terms of when the Sky were hedging out in space. She was taking away that pass on a short roll early, as you can see her in that rotation, from being the low help to rotating over, taking away that initial pass, forcing the skip pass. And in addition to Mabry taking away the easy pass out of that, forcing the skip, look at Coné, which ends up being an X out here from Mabry and Coné. Look at this rotation. Look at the dynamic closeout and the dynamic rotation that Coné executes here. She's flying out of here. And by the time the flight of the pass comes about, she's already into her 2-3 steps into the closeout. She chops it down. And then look at the close and recover here. So she gets the closeout. They stop that there. And then she's going to end up putting two on the box here to help Mabry in this mismatch here with Sabali. And then she's not even done yet now because look at this on the pass out. She's then available to beat Mabry on this rotation. Look at the anticipation here. The pass out, she opens her hips and she's instantly flying over to the corner for a great contest with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. This was such an impressive defensive possession here from the Sky in general, but especially from Mabry and even more so from Coné. Just the activity, the timeliness. It's just great basketball, great defensive basketball there. And then this next rep here, we're going to see more of her in help. You're going to see a quick jab at here as Ka contains on the drive. She hits the jab at to force the pass out. And look at the activity and the speed at which she's moving with. Off of the jab out, she's already rotating out to the shooter and takes away that shot. Goes from a jab at and close out and recover. And then forces it back into the help that's already there with Ka. And Ka's able to finish it off on a peel switch with a great contest. And then this next rep here, we're going to see again more activity from Sika. Up into the body of Natasha Howard, taken away, especially after she sees that the dribble's been terminated from Dangerfield. Again, another hat tip to Dana Evans with her activity at the point of attack, forcing her to terminate her dribble. As soon as Sika sees this, look at her activity jump up as she gets into the passing lane in denial. Contests the catch, gets a tip initially, doesn't get it, but stays in the play, and then ends up keeping pressure applied to Howard. And then she's able to eventually come up with the steal, earn an extra possession for the Chicago Sky. And then this last rep here we're going to look at. So last time we saw her up in denial on Howard. This time we see her navigating the screen, and she takes away that initial look, and that sends this rep here on offense for the Wings off script. Now Kai loses her leverage just the slightest bit for Enrique to turn the corner here. And as Howard goes to set an away screen, a wide pin down for Dangerfield in the corner, look at Coné's defensive awareness, because Enrique is turning the corner to drive as she sees Sika turn her back to go help to guard on this pin down in the corner. And look at Sika's awareness. She turns around right on time, and boom, she's there. And she's going to end up forcing a turnover off of positioning, but also off of her defensive awareness. This is just great on great from Sika. And she's already added and infused this Chicago Sky team that was already very good defensively with even more defensive activity. And it's just been really fun to see, and it's going to be fun to see it develop even more as she ingratiates herself with the WNBA.